Hey everyone, I hope everyone is doing great today. It's wonderful out. We're alive. We should definitely be grateful right here, right now. I'm very calm right now, and I'm really loving this soothing energy. So I want to say that, oh, by the way, if you're new to this channel, thank you so much for being here. My name is Brittany Fontanez. What I do is I assist people to awakening to their power to find the infinite love within themselves. If you've already been on this journey with me, I love you dearly. If you're new, I still love you dearly and as equally. Today my topic has been inspired tremendously by this new book I actually just started, Creating Money, which is Attracting Abundance. Now the beautiful thing is, a lot of people in society think creating more money is about having money. Now, that is true. But here's one thing that I truly want to get into a deeper topic of. This one quote, I love this book because it has like little quotes as you're reading. And one that really got me, that's this topic, is love getting there as much as being there. Abundance is the journey. It's not just about receiving abundance. I've come to learn with my own experience, all the abundance I ever received in my life came from the joy of knowing that I can have more in anything that I truly desire. And abundance is something that a lot of people resist nowadays, is because, we have been in a paradigm of lackfulness, of feeling unworthy. Abundance is not just about the essence of physical money. It's about energy. It's about love. It's about joy. It's about connection. It's about creation. We use prosperity and abundance and wealth as a form of just receiving more money. To receive actual abundance is about knowing that you are already divinely abundant. It's not just about receiving. Yes, we're in a world where it's about reciprocation. What we give out is what we get back, of course. But at the end of the day, internally, true abundance is about the connection of knowing that you're already a success, that you're already perfection, that you're already more than the things that you desire. And the things that you desire want you more than you want it. There's a huge difference between putting everything you want on a pedestal and putting yourself on a pedestal. Now, I'm not talking about, you're better than everyone else or everything else. What I'm saying by pedestal is when you put outer things, those reflection of the things that you want, on a pedestal, you're looking at yourself from a lower density, meaning that you're looking at yourself from a low sense of energy, which is low vibration, as in you're thinking you're lackful, like we already discussed, and especially what I discussed in most of my videos. And that brings us a form of discernment, that we deprive ourselves of feeling what we are meant to really feel to create abundance, and that is joy. That is knowing that you are enough, that you are a success, and you have it all. You literally have it all, because the most beautifulest thing that we could ever receive in this life is breath, a body, and an individual, which is our being. That is such a success, and that is more of a privilege than having anything physical in this world. But let me get back to the pedestals. So when you view your things that you want from a higher state, you're not looking from where you truly came from. The creation of you is the most highest form of God, which is the highest form of creation. We're literally in God's heart right now. That's a beautiful thing. But when you put yourself on a pedestal, again, this is not an ego thing. This is more of just intuitively getting in touch with your spirit. When you put yourself on a pedestal, You're looking from a higher perspective of realizing that not only the things that you want are lower energy than you are, but everything is a part of you. Everything is you. You are the miracle. You are the abundance. You are the wealth. You are the joy. You are the prosperity. It's not about receiving only, it's about being. In order to have the things that you want, you got to love who it is you already are or what you already have. And don't be grateful in the concept of receiving more. Yes, expect more abundance. But do it from a general place of knowing that you are a powerful being that is filled with that is already filled with so much completion and wholeness that you don't need anything else outside, especially outside of you, to complete you. You're already complete. What really hurts me, and what I used to do that hurted myself, was I used to think I was broken. I used to think that I not only wasn't good enough, but I used to think that there was something wrong with me. And when I used to think that way, I used to think have nothing but worst memories of my past pop up. And I used to block myself from creating. I used to block myself from walking the way that I want to, from talking the way that I want to, from having integrity, from having morals, to, standing into my true light. And I know I'm not the only one who has experienced this or done this to themselves. But when I realized I did that, I looked at myself as like very worthless. And that made me feel broken. And then anytime I thought I received things, I felt like I wasn't good enough for it, because I felt so broken. It's like when something is cracked and you pour water on it, it just pours right through. That's how I felt. Like, everything that I did receive, it just went right through, and it just didn't feel like me. It didn't feel like a part of me. But the way that I changed this aspect is not only by reading a book like this, but it's by realizing that I really desired to want to commit to something higher than myself. And when I awoke into that epiphany, you would say, I let myself realize that I've always had abundance, but I never allowed myself to have and realize the abundance already was, because I didn't enjoy the life that I already have. I wasn't content or satisfied with who I already was. And that made me realize that I know I can be better, because the only reason why we feel the way that we do is because we believe in lies that were told on the outside of us by other people, by their perspectives of how they look at themselves, to the point that we were never given the opportunity to create what we wanted. So we just lived with that mindset of other people's opinions all our lives, and we always deprive ourselves of listening to our own inner voice. But when I said enough is enough, I desired to want to listen to my inner voice, even though it was very terrifying to go within and go through my darkness and seek my light. It was terrifying. But that commitment astonished me tremendously. And I've learned that what's so important in life is not about what you receive. It's about what you allow yourself to be and emit. I allowed myself to become a person of light and just want to be of service, knowing to fill my cup up first. But in doing that, I'm very grateful in the privilege of living. I'm very grateful for little tiny things that I can perceive, I can think, I can feel, I can walk, I can talk. I'm just very grateful for all these little tiny aspects that make up life. Because if you realize, we wouldn't want these things on the outside of us if we weren't created. So the fact that we have been created by something so tremendously powerful that did create things that we seek on the outside, the fact that we were created by the same creator made me realize that there's more to life than just seeking physical things. Yes, we all want physical things. We all want more money. We all want cars. We all want someone to love. We all want new bed sheets. I mean, we all need something to take care of. We all want our bills to be paid and our debt to be let go. We all want those things. There's nothing wrong at all with wanting those things. There's nothing wrong, period, with wanting more at all. Let's clear that up. But there is something a little destructive about thinking that physical things are the only thing that's important. What's truly important is how you talk to yourself, how you see yourself, and how you feel about yourself. If you're not complete, if you're not whole with how you speak to yourself or how you feel about you, if you don't feel good about you, if you don't feel like you're a success, if you don't feel like your journey is so satisfying the way that it is right now, and you fully accept it to the point of harmony, to the point it does flow you into the directions of leading you to where you want to go, then you're not giving yourself room and space for the universe to provide for you, because you're the only one stopping you. Abundance is about loving. Whoa, that's a beautiful butterfly. Sorry, I got distracted. Abundance is about loving the process that you are in and as you are now. And then that's how more abundance comes in. Honestly, abundance is the journey. This is the journey of awakening and seeking and learning and knowing the feeling of desiring, and knowing the feeling of connection, and knowing that you're part of something so much bigger than you, to the point that every little thing you do does emit to the cosmos and to the higher consciousness, to the point it's making a huge contribution to this universe, even if you can't physically see it with your two physical eyes, but you can feel it. And when you can feel it, that's when you know. That's when you know that you are abundant, that this journey, this process right here, right now, that is the present, is the true abundance. And that's how your life can change. And that's how you change you. And that's how you allow more to come in. Other than that, that's my message for today that I felt inspired to share. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, follow me on Instagram from, more uplifting things for you to awaken to your power, and for you to dwell into your internal infinite love that God has given within you, that is you. And then until then, you guys, I'll see you on the next one. Stay blissful, remain authentic, and I love you dearly. So love yourself wholeheartedly. Until then, namaste.